Guys, Brandon and Laura here. Today we are at Ault Park in Cincinnati, looking at the overlook and some of the historical sites and just checking it out. Let's go. So way over there is an old water tower. It's been there a really long time. I think it's over in Mount Washington. Right back there, and then way down there you can see Lunken Airport. Beautiful overlook. I don't know what all this little gold glitter is all over the ground. Yeah, we're in Ault Park and Hyde Park. And it is a beautiful view with a beautiful day.
Yeah, it is.
So let's go check some stuff out. Yeah, let's go up it. Gosh, I haven't been up here in a long time. Can we walk around? Looks like they're going to have some type of party or something. Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know what the name of this little structure is, but it's been here for a long time.
I can see a building.
Oh yeah. I think that might be the Kenwood Towers. What's that?
There's some more buildings.
Yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Do you want to go down that side or?
Yeah.
I think they used to shoot fireworks off here. I don't know if they still do or not. But I remember seeing some when I was a little kid. All right. Those almost look like those mountain laurels in a way.
It says it's an oak leaf. I just seen a lizard.
Yep, I saw them.
Hydrangea.
Oak leaf hydrangea.
Yeah.
Interesting. See 'em? Bleeding heart. I've heard of those before. Gosh, it's like a giant garden down here, isn't it? There's some type of rose. Rosa, rugosa, alba. Solomon seal. Dwarf Fothergilla. Some more roses.
Yeah.
Is that lavender?
I'm not sure. I think looks like it.
Yeah. There went another lizard. Yeah, we should walk around this garden right here.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
Butterfly.
Where?
That is lavender there.
Okay. That's what the hummingbird's like, I think.
Mhm. Yeah, there's a bee over there too.
And that must be some type of
No,
sunflower.
that is another butterfly. Lizard.
Yep.
It's cute.
Little lizard right underneath that bush. I don't know if they can see it on camera or not. I'll try to zoom in. There went another one. Right down in there somewhere is a lizard. Gonna go around this way or that way or this way. Roses. Those are pretty.
Yeah, those plants, they're neat looking. They look soft, like velvety
Right.
leaves.
Yeah, they're really pretty. Those sunflowers are cool looking.
Mhm.
All right. It looks like some type of palm tree.
Mhm.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
What? That bird?
Mhm.
Oh, he flew off. What was it, a cardinal?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a trail or two we should check out too.
Mhm. Yeah, let's go do that next if you want.
Okay. Look at these, whatever they are.
Yeah, pretty. I like that tree there too.
This one? Or that
This-
one?
That one.
Yeah.
It's neat. It almost looks like a bonsai or something.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? All right. I had to come back here for a school project once because we had to find leaves off different trees. Excuse me. But the teacher told us that Ault Park was the best place to find all the leaves from the trees that we had to collect.
Can you find them all that you needed?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I found them all back in here, like beech, oak, maple, hickory, ash, cherry, blah, 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 walnut.
It's beautiful back here.
Yes. I haven't been back here in a long time. Talking and trail walking.
A big butterfly.
I can't wait till when we go to Tennessee and see all those black and blue butterflies. Yeah, so we're moving to Knoxville very, very, very soon. And we're looking forward to getting down near the Smokies, where there's just all types of wildlife, trees, everything. I mean, literally everything. You know, moving down there, be closer to family and whatnot. But down there in the Smokies, I mean, there's just bear, elk, deer, beautiful butterfly. I mean, just everything.
Wild turkeys.
Turkeys everywhere. Fox, coyote, bobcat. I know there's bobcat few here and there in Ohio, but there's probably a lot more down there. And these butterflies that they have down there, there's a species of butterfly. I don't know. Oh, what is it called? I'd have to look it up. But the species up here kind of look like the monarch butterflies, where they're like yellow and black. The ones in Tennessee are blue and black, and then I think in Canada they're white and black.
Yeah.
And down in the Smokies every year out in Cades Cove, you could see the great monarch butterfly migration. It's pretty neat. And we want to go down there and see the synchronized fireflies, which actually should be going on right now down there.
There's this little bridge over there.
We're at. Oh yeah, I wonder how we get back there. It looks like there's a little trail right over here if you want to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, just the amount of, I mean, you know, trout and all the streams and rivers and...
The trail breaks off in 3 different directions here.
Well, we could check whatever out if you want. But just so much more diverse wildlife. I don't know if that's a young hickory growing. It's so quiet back here.
Mm-hmm.
I love this camcorder.
Yeah, me too.
When we went to go buy this camcorder, a gentleman tried to talk us out of buying it. He's like, no, you want this other one, camera that records video, but we already have one, and I'm so glad that we got this camcorder. I mean, the battery on this thing just lasts forever. I mean, there's no way my phone would even last this long. Do you want to go right up here and turn around, or you want to keep going, or? I can't wait to walk that Sugarlands Trail down there. Gosh, this looks like the Smokies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hilly, drop-offs and just green. Thing I really dig about the Smokies is go down there and you never know what you're gonna see.
Yeah.
Like here, you know, you might see a squirrel or a deer or butterfly, but we've literally gone on one of these trails down there right behind Sugarlands, and the second we get on the trail and walk a few feet, a bear ran out in front of us. Yep. We will be right back. Yeah, like I was saying, you know, we went down to the Sugarlands trail right outside the Sugarlands Visitation Center a few years ago. So you park at the Visitation Center and there's a trail back there that leads to Cataract Falls, and then if you turn the opposite direction, it'll take you to some old cabin. And we walked back there, and when you know it, a big bear ran out about, what, 30, 40 feet in front of us. Mm-hmm. Didn't bother us. You know, we always carry a whistle and a air horn just in case, but I mean, he was obviously way more scared of us than we were of him. But every time we're down there, we've learned you just never, ever know. Once you step off that strip and walk into the woods, doesn't matter if you're in the middle of the park or right outside the park, or, I mean, like 10 feet into the park, you just never, ever know what kind of wildlife you're going to see. Snakes. We actually had the chalet we were staying at. She actually noticed it because I didn't notice it, and I've never seen a venomous snake in my life, but there's a copperhead right by our cabin, and he was there on a Thursday and then again on a Sunday in the exact same spot, but you could see his slanted eyes and the venom sacs on his head. I had an older phone at the time, so the picture wasn't, you could definitely tell it's a copperhead, and if you really zoom in on it, you can see the slanted eyes and its venom sacs. I'll try to find it and put it on this video. But yeah, that's where we are heading very, very soon. Speaking of bears, I remember back in 2014, a bear was spotted out in the Eastgate area, and it made its way down here to Hyde Park and then through Indian Hill and Madera. And the news said, leave it alone, it's looking for a mate. It probably came from Daniel Boone National Forest, crossed over the Ohio River. And then it was seen again. It wasn't seen for a couple days, and it was seen out again past Eastgate. And they said these bears can go several hundred miles from home and still know how to get back home. And so that bear came up here, you know, trying to maybe find a mate, expand its territory. And there's a squirrel up there too. But they think the bear just ended up crossing the Ohio River and going back to Daniel Boone National Forest. I'm not sure if Red River Gorge is part of that national forest or not. Yep, there went the squirrel. There he is, right there. Sounds like there's something else up here too. Do we want to walk down there or no? You can see where the trail goes way down there. You want to check out that third little part?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, as far as moving to Knoxville, we're pretty much all packed, and we'll make a video driving down there hopefully this week to look for a new place, and then a new life adventure begins. I just hope there's a way to watch Bengals games when we're down there. Maybe VPN? Who knows? I'm sure if they make the playoffs again that it'll be on national TV anyway. Plus with NFL Red Zone, we'll see all the big plays. And even though we're moving, gonna always keep the 513 area code. No point in changing. Laura still has her original area code where she's from. Just doesn't make any sense in today's day and age to change. I mean, half the people that I meet anymore have different area codes. Yeah, this is really nice back in here, babe.
Yeah, it is.
So we'll go down this way real quick and then back up.
Okay. Another bridge over here on this side.
Yeah, another little bridge. A bridge and then a ridge. I like those bridges down at Anakeesta. We need to do those at dusk.
Yeah.
Because that feels like it's something straight out of a fairy tale.
Mm-hmm.
Or like the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Oh, there went another squirrel right there. Of course, he's camouflaged too good. There he goes. Maybe. I lost sight of him.
It's on the ground.
Do they have bridges like that in like in Return of the Jedi, like in Lord of the Rings?
I think so.
I cannot believe I still haven't watched those movies. We recently watched Evil Dead Rise, and it was different. But man, it was, upon watching it a second time, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
There's another little bridge down here. It's crazy. This is actually closer to the city than where we live, but it feels more out in the middle of nowhere than where we live.
Tiny little spring.
Little spring?
Stream.
Stream?
Yeah.
There's a chipmunk over there. Oh, he just went under a rock. Hopefully that showed up on video. Remember all those chipmunks at that one cabin?
Yeah.
There's like 10 of them, and it was like their own little colony, and they were communicating with each other, running their routes every morning, and it was pretty neat. Gosh, that's a big tree back there. This one right here is big too, but that one back there. So I used to work for a hardwood company and learned a lot about different trees and everything, how to tell how old they are generally, and this is just generally. You know, it's not a written rule. That thing's big. And it could be wider at the base because it's obviously looks like it's splitting. But the general rule of thumb, if you want to find out the average age of a tree, is you go about 4.5 feet up because of the way it crowns and goes up. So you want to kind of go right around here where it stops, you know, where the width narrows down. Then you could wrap a tape measure around it. And however many inches around the tree is give or take 10 years how old the tree is.
Look how tall it is.
Yeah, that thing's big, and
Like something you see in the Smokies.
and if you look at the leaves up there, assuming I'm looking at the right one, that is definitely an oak tree. So this oak tree could be hundreds of years old.
Mm-hmm.
That one back there is pretty big too.
Yeah.
I measured a tree at my old house around, and it was about 110 inches around, so that thing could have been anywhere between 100 and 120 years old. But like I said, that's just, you know, that's a good way to do a rough guesstimate on how old a tree is. Yeah, there's some big ones back here. Those have been around way before us. Look at those two, how they bend over there.
Mm-hmm.
Birds are singing. You'll go right up here and we'll turn around.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like there's a downed tree up here. A little bit of ivy growing right there. Yeah, I think we're going to turn around right here. There's a bunch of fallen trees up there, possibly blocking the path, so we'll turn around and see what else is up. Yeah, very beautiful back in here. We need to get one of those books and learn about edible plants. That's something I've always wanted to learn. We like being outdoors, you know, like checking out a little bit of survivalist stuff. I think it's pretty neat. Some maples. I don't know what kind of tree that is. There's a maple right here. Boy, this was a big tree.
Yeah.
You can see where it fell or was cut. All right, we're gonna head up to the vehicle and check some other stuff out. Gosh, this branches off to a few in itself. There's another little bridge right here. Just go right over here, or There's another little bridge down here. We'll go down here and check it out, and then
Okay.
oh, it goes back up that way. Yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah. For owners, you know.
Exactly.
It's a little stream.
Mm-hmm. So we're checking out this little gravel trail. I had no idea this was down here. Probably won't go too far on it, but just a little exploring. Oh, there went a little lizard. Did you see it? There went another one. So the story with lizards in Cincinnati is way back, I don't know if it was the 30s, 40s, 50s, something like that. And once again, it's a story that the Lazarus family, you guys remember Lazarus department stores, but the Lazarus family went over to Italy, I believe. And one of their kids brought back one of these wall lizards, or a few of these wall lizards, and it just so happened that the habitat where they went and visited over in Italy is pretty much identical to Cincinnati's habitat and climate. And these lizards spread through a lot of the suburbs and neighborhoods of Cincinnati, and to this day, in certain parts of town, all these lizards just really do well. I saw a bunch in Clifton a couple weeks back. I've even seen them out in Amelia, and all over Hyde Park. So, but that's the quick story. Look at that really nice house up there. Jeez, old Pete, that's beautiful. That's more like a mansion.
Yeah.
But the whole lizard story, you know, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's what I've always heard since I was a kid. if somebody knows the real story, or if that is the real story and can confirm it, that'd be great. I don't know how far back we should go, babe. We'll go right down here and see what's down here. We didn't bring any off this time because we weren't sure what we were going to do today. So we don't want to get too deep into the thicket of things. End up getting tore up by mosquitoes and whatnot. I'm guessing that's somebody, yep, that's somebody's property right there. So we don't want to trespass. But the weather is just absolutely phenomenal today. And you can hear the cars way down there drive along the road from the parallels Lincoln Airport. I have no idea how far this goes. Yeah, we're just checking out as much as we can because we're moving out of state very, very, very soon. Yeah, that trail looks like it goes pretty far. Should we turn around? Okay. All right, we will be back. So here in a little bit, we're gonna go home, get some food, and check out some UFC. I'm gonna get KFC for UFC. I'm kidding. I know, I'm just teasing. KFC for UFC. Yeah, Charles Oliveira's fighting Benrol. Somebody, I know how to spell his name, but I don't know how to pronounce his name. Which is worthy of a main event alone, but Amanda's defending, she was supposed to defend against Juliana Pena, but Juliana pulled out. I didn't even know she pulled out too a couple days ago, so I don't even know who she's fighting. But if Amanda's in the right mindset,
it'll be a good fight.
Yeah. But she hasn't fought, Amanda hasn't fought since late July of last year, I don't think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
When she beat Juliana in the rematch.
Charles hasn't fought since he lost the title.
Yeah, Islam. Which I'm sure he'll get a rematch. But I think Charles, after that fight with Islam, I think he's just trying to get as great as he possibly can. All right. Either that house right there to the right, or this one right here. One of these two is where they filmed the movie Milk Money with Melanie Griffith and what's that dude's name? Ed something? Yeah. I can't remember his name. It was mainly filmed here in Cincinnati. So we are at the Cincinnati Observatory, Lighthouse of the Sky. Back in 1986, I saw Halley's Comet. I believe it was 86 at this place, and have not been back since. But we can't go inside there because they're having some type of event tonight, but they did say we could check it out on the outside. It almost looks like it has a dome up there too. It's pretty neat. Do you want to go back there? Or we could go back. Is there a sidewalk over here, I wonder? Like a trail, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Established 1873. They're probably having some type of event. I guess we could walk back there, huh? Think we ought to walk right here? Or?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. You said we could walk around. Alright. That's it. I'm assuming that's another part of it right over there. Alright. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this video, check out all our other videos. Be a very big help to the channel, and we will see you on the next one.